It is really always a pleasure to have Omnidawn with us. We do this once a year, and Rusty and Ken have just done this exemplary job. If we can give them a hand for this beautiful spread of food and wine. They continue to outdo themselves with poetry and prose as well. Since 2001, they've been just creating quality work, and also really kind of at the forefront of fabulous fiction, which I'm a really, really great fan of. So I'm very, very grateful to them. Also for publishing tonight's author and her new book. Lyn Hejinian is really, truly one of Northern California's great poetic treasures. She's an essayist, a teacher, a translator, author of numerous books of poetry. She's well known for her collaborations with writers and artists. She's worked with the painter Diane Andrews Hall and the musician John Zorn, who I'm actually a really great fan of. She's also translated the Russian poet Arkady Dragomoshenko. It was a Sun and Moon Press edition. Her own work has actually been translated into several languages. She's received a great deal of recognition for her work from California Arts Council, the Poetry Fund, National Endowment for the Arts. She even got an award for independent literature from the Soviet literary organization Poetic Function in Leningrad in 1989. So, very cool. So Lyn has traveled and lectured extensively in Europe, in Russia as well, and on the publishing end of things, Lyn has been the editor of Tumba Press since 1976. From 1981 to 1999, she was the co-editor with Barrett Watton of the Poetics Journal, and also the co-director with Travis Ortiz of the Atellus Literary Project. So she's currently serving as Chancellor of the Academy of American Poets. Lyn also teaches at the English Department of the University of California in Berkeley and is the chair of the UC Berkeley Solidarity Alliance. Yes. So tonight we are celebrating the Book of 1,000 Eyes, which is really at once inspiring, mysterious, erotic, celebratory, and begins with Scheherazade and Faust as a kind of a departure point, and explores the kind of varied states of consciousness through kind of lyrics, fairy tales, lullabies, dream state narratives. It's really as delightful as it is intriguing, and we're very happy to be behind this book and to be, featuring Lyn here with us tonight. So I'd like to give her a very warm welcome. Please join us.
Thanks for letting Omnidawn have this party here. Thanks to Omnidawn for inviting me to the party and for publishing the book. Ken and Rusty came up to me after I read a little bit from it in a small reading in the East Bay and said if that was part of a book they wanted to publish it. And I said, yes, we agreed, this was great. And when I finished it, I suddenly realized that it was really long and that they had no idea that it was like a tome rather than like a slender book of poetry. So I wrote them and said, you're so kind, but I don't want to break the bank, and you can certainly withdraw. And they said, no way. So they've been unbelievably generous, more generous than they thought they were going to have to be in order to bring this book out. And thanks, both of you, for this and for much, much more. All right, I'm just going to read from the book. I never am able to keep track of time and won't bother to do so too assiduously now, but I won't tax you, I promise.